Hello and welcome to this episode of Eagle's Eye. I'm your host, Chloe Kovinchick. Thank you for tuning in. Today I'm with one of Ashland University's athletic trainers, Rachel Kornbluth. Rachel, how are you doing today?
I'm great. Thank you so much for having me today.
First, you got your degree from Western University in Ontario, Canada. Can you tell us a little bit about your time there and what it was like?
Yeah, so I loved my experience in undergrad. I am Canadian, I'm a dual citizen, so I'm American and Canadian, so I went up north back to visit some family and do my undergrad there. I studied kinesiology and got a minor in psychology, and I absolutely loved it. And I have family that lives in London, Ontario, so having them there while I was studying was a really nice, easy way to still have that college experience, but not feel like I'm so far away from home.
Got it. And then what brought you to Ashland University?
So after being at Western, I did my master's degree at Kent State University back in the US, and after that experience, I knew I wanted to work collegiate sports, and so us athletic trainers here at Ashland, there's 6 of us, and we're all through Ohio Health, so shout out to Ohio Health, they're wonderful, and I interviewed through them, and they placed me here at Ashland, and I was really grateful to have the opportunity to start out in a college, and especially one as wonderful as Ashland with such incredible sports and such a wide variety of sports.
Yeah. And then why did you become an athletic trainer?
So in my time at Western, in my senior year, I was lucky enough to take a practicum course that you had to apply to get into, so it was very competitive to get into it, but it was with the cross country and track teams. So I got a taste of what athletic training was like in my senior year of college, and I was relatively independent when I was there because athletic training in Canada looks a little different to what we see in the States. So it was really just me and those 2 teams, which was a really great way to get some of that hands-on experience early on. I also have a minor in psychology, so athletic training really allows me to combine both my exercise science and kinesiology background with my psych background because there's so much mental involved in athletics.
Yeah. And then what does an average day look like for you and other athletic trainers?
So for us here at Ashland, we're always here in the morning doing treatments either in our Kate's training room or in our troop training room. It kind of depends on which sports, so typically football and track hang out over in troop, and pretty much everyone else during the day are over at Kate's. Then we break for lunch, and in the afternoon we all go to our practices. So the football team, for example, practices 3:30 to 5 every day, so they will be in the troop training room around 1 to start taping for them and get them out on the field. I head over to troop in the afternoon to work with the women's soccer team, so I tape them up around 3 o'clock, and we head out to the field from 4 to 6.
Okay. And then for our non-athletes out there, what are some simple things they can do to improve their overall wellness?
I love this question. So I think this is going to sound like such an obvious answer, but move your body. Find something that feels good. It doesn't have to be a strict gym routine. It doesn't have to be heavy lifting. It doesn't have to be a hard run. It can be something as simple as going for a walk between classes or, taking the stairs one day instead of the elevator. Just finding some way to move your body a little more. And I'm guilty of not moving my body every day, but it is something that can really make a huge difference in your mental health, your physical health, your overall well-being. So just move.
Exactly. Despite being so young in your profession, what is the most challenging part of your job?
I think being young is the most challenging part of my job. This is only my 2nd year certified and my 2nd year here, so they teach you the textbook in school, they teach you the black and white, and then when you get out into the real world and you're working with athletes, it's not always going to be what is in the textbook. So adapting to that and learning on the fly, and the more experience I gain, the more comfortable I am, and I know that if I see a new injury today, the next time I see it, I'm going to have that much more comfort with it and be that much more able to handle it. So I think just simply being young and trying to build that confidence and get that experience is a challenge, but being a young professional and transitioning into any profession is going to have that challenge.
Yeah. What advice do you have for people who are looking to become athletic trainers?
Do it. Don't let anyone tell you you can't. This is such a special profession. It is so cool. There's so many things you can do with it. You can go from anywhere from high school to college to professional sports. You have athletic trainers working in industrial settings like at Amazon. There are athletic trainers working for NASA. There's performance meds. The Cirque du Soleil has athletic trainers. There's just so many avenues you can take with it, and you don't even have to work with athletes specifically. We take care of people that move. I have a friend who works with police officers and firefighters for her job, and she absolutely loves it, and the stories she tells me are absolutely insane. So go for it. There's so much you can do with it, and it really is a profession that if you love sports, if you love working with people that move, it's for you. And we need more athletic trainers as well, so come join this profession. It's amazing. There's just a million different things you can do with it.
That's really interesting. But an interesting fact about you is that you have 7,500 followers on TikTok. Can you kind of talk a little bit about the content you post?
Yes, so TikTok, I kind of started it a little bit in grad school. Really in grad school, it was just as a way to have something else, as an outlet almost. And then it really became an advocacy point for me. I feel like a lot of people outside of collegiate, professional, high school athletics don't really know what athletic training is, what we do, what our day-to-day looks like. And I wanted to use social media as a way to show what we do and kind of give that behind-the-scenes look and maybe bring a little bit of advocacy to the profession, get more eyes on it. And I've really loved doing social media. I have a lot of fun with it. Athletic training can also be very stressful, so it is nice to have an outlet. And I've created a little community on TikTok as well. There's athletic trainers from around the conference, just the GMAC itself, that also use TikTok to post videos. So talking to them and creating those bonds with them has been fun. And across the country, I've been able to make connections with other athletic trainers.
That's great. And then what have you learned from comments or feedback from your followers?
That people don't really know what we do. And that's the point of my page and some of the content I post, is to bring awareness to what we are and what we do. So like last March is National Athletic Training Month, I did a series where I was answering questions about athletic training. And I got a lot of people asking, what do you do? What's your day-to-day? How do you become an athletic trainer? Things like that. So just a really great way to share that.
What's your favorite video you've made?
My favorite video I've made, I had a video get over 1 million views, and it was things I don't care about as your athletic trainer. So I don't care if your feet are sweaty. I don't care if you haven't shaved your legs. Like, we're all human. I don't care if you've had a bad day. I don't care if you feel like you need to come into the training room and cry. Like, I'm here for you, and I'm going to take care of you, and I'm going to help you regardless. So I think that's my favorite video. It got a lot of views. It got a lot of traction on social media too, so that was kind of a fun. That felt good.
Is there anything else you'd like to share with your followers?
Yeah, if you're ever thinking, should I post this, should I not post it? Post it. You don't know where it could go. I started making these videos, they would get 50 views, and I was just having fun with it, and now I have a little bit of a following, and my videos get quite a few views, and it's a lot of fun, and it's helped me create connections with people and athletes and other athletic trainers. So post your content, have fun with it.
Exactly. Rachel, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me today. And that will be it for this episode of Eagle's Eye. Make sure to follow us on social media at AUTV Ashland. Until next time, I'm Chloe Kovinchick. Thank you for watching.